This is Yale Smith in the YMop lab, San Antonio, Texas. And if you've ordered a YMop, this is what you're going to get. I'm going to assemble it for you and show you everything you get in the box. This is what's in the box. Extension tube. Main power head. Okay, now I'm going to assemble the extension tube to the power head. You'll see this is the larger size, smaller size of the extension tube. Take the large push ball, push it in, and just slide it down. You can hear it, nice firm connection. Now I'm going to take out the handle. Now you're going to see inside this bag is not only the handle, but there's a little tiny bag, and it's going to have a battery and a little plug in it, and I'll show you where those go. Okay, I'm going to set the plug there. The battery. This is the battery compartment. It's the Bluetooth battery that connects your handle switch to your main battery that runs the machine. The negative, the black end, goes on the spring. Just push it down on the spring. I'm trying to do this extended. There, okay, so it's in. Now, don't force this. It'll go in easy. If it doesn't want to do it, just kind of play with it a little bit. So I'm trying to do it extended. There we go. The battery's installed. And this is the same way. You have the little push pin. Here's your hand grip. And let's go right into that. And if you look down inside here, you're going to put your finger in there and you should feel a little rubber tab. That's what it looks like right there.
It's already in there.
Should already be in there, but if you see these weighing out, that's where it's going to go. Also, on the base of your power head, there's one down inside there also.
What's that for?
That is to make sure when you attach your extension tube to the base and then when you put your hand grip on it, that they fit very firmly. And when you put your YMop together, you're going to see that it feels really solid, and that's one of the main things that contributes to that, so there's no slop, no gap. Feels nice and solid in your hand. So push it in, slide the handle down. You'll hear a nice firm click.
Is it supposed to be real snug like that?
Yeah, very snug, and you heard that way we don't have any twist.
No slop.
Very solid fit. This is your outrigger handle, side grip. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put it on the left side. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you.
So you want the
that way your dominant hand usually would be on the main grip. But like I say, it's totally a personal thing. Okay, I just screw that in snugly. Flip it over, and this is where this little button goes. Just a cosmetic piece. And anytime you decide that that's not the way you want it, you can swap it around.
So it goes on the left or the right side?
Yeah, left or right, depending on whatever feels best for you. Okay. Now I'll just pull out your docking station or uploader for your cleaning solution. I'll spread that out for you. Your two mop heads. I'll put one of them on the floor. Show you one. Okay, these are our oversized, nice and thick chenille mop heads.
Okay. Should you ever turn the machine on without a mop head on it?
I think that's a bad idea, especially if you're on carpet. You have Velcro on the bottom here, and if you have a looped Berber carpet, you can kind of stick yourself to the carpet. So it's just good to protect the Velcro itself. Just always store it on a dry mop head.
Right. So why don't you point out the wraparound Velcro? Like, it seems like it's not too sticky right now.
Yeah, it's gripping somewhat, but you have the wraparound Velcro. Comes up the sides, front, back, and the sides. And after you've washed your mop head a couple of times, you're going to find that this gets more, it does go up, you can see, but it gets even more flexible and will go up and stay even better.
Once the Velcro loop gets more fuzzy, then it just grips better.
And the mop head itself just gets a little more flexible.
Right.
And this is your charger. And you can see it's the charger for the YMop because it has YMop printed on it, even a little tag on the end piece here. And that way, when you put it in your drawer, if you do that with your 1,000 other black chargers, you'll be able to tell which one it goes to. So make sure you always use and only use the YMop charger for charging your YMop. If you use another one, you're going to void the warranty. And since it's printed on there, I'm sure you will never do that.
What happens if you use the wrong
charger? There's a little circuit on the circuit board, and it detects that it has the wrong thing. And if it actually had enough that you had actually damaged it, it would record that, and we'd know. But
it would void the warranty.
Void the warranty. But we know that's one of the reasons we labeled it. It's pretty much impossible to ever accidentally put the wrong charger on it. Right. So, and also, it comes with the very useful user's manual. Unlike most user's manuals that you might get with a machine like this or a home appliance, it has not just the do's and don'ts, it has a lot of very helpful how-tos, and you're definitely going to want to actually take a look at this user manual instead of throwing it away, and you can refer back to it for some helpful hints in not only how to put the machine together or whatever, but more importantly, helpful hints in how to do some cleaning.
You know, Yale, about the mop heads, I want to point out how some of the mop heads, for some reason, they work better in forward to backward.
Yeah, the forward drive action, and the mop heads sometimes have a little bit of directionality to them instead of being neutral and being able to go. So like, well, let's just find out. We just got this out of the box.
Did you turn it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's an important thing. You might go, oh my gosh, my YMop doesn't work. Well, always check. This is, we call this the transport or shipping switch. Turn it to on because it was just shipped across the ocean. And now it's on. And now your Bluetooth on-off switch will activate it. The reason for this switch is the shipping across the ocean and also your own long-term storage, or if you're going to be putting this in and out of your car, trunk of your car, back of your car. You know, if it's in the back of your car and it slips, it might bump the motor, and then it's pretty annoying to have it going off. So if you turn this off, then that's not possible to happen. And if by chance you've made sure your master switch is on and you've tried your on-off switch and it's not working, then go back to the Bluetooth battery and take your battery out and replace it with a new one. And that is the one possibility. Very unlikely, but that is a slight possibility that could be causing your machine not to run because of COVID. There were a lot of batteries that were out there that were expired. Okay, let's show you the forward drive action of your machine. So if by chance you turn it on and it doesn't do that, you may have a towel that's not as directional and it works better one direction than the other. So if your towel was like this and it wasn't going forward, just swap it and do it that way. Okay, so now we're ready to start cleaning. Just take your YMop, turn it on, and just in a few seconds, you're going to upload all the water or cleaning solution, and it's going to be in your mop head. Now you're good for cleaning hundreds of
square feet without reloading. That's incredible.
Yeah. Yes, incredible, John. Okay. Yeah, literally, it could be even, getting close to 1,000 square feet on a lot of floors.
And how much solution or water will that mop head hold without dripping?
It holds up to 17 ounces. And as far as without dripping, might take a few washings for it to get that absorbent. They just get a little better with time. So, got the outrigger handle here. So you tip it up using that. And so you can get up if like this now it's locked up, you could actually get on a corner if you want, but a lot of times you'll just be doing grout lines. So, and that's going to be one of your key features, to get on the into the grout lines and difficult spots, and definitely on carpet. I do this all day long, using the corner or an edge to put a little more pressure on a carpet spot.
So it's for grout, it's for spots.
Just a little, yeah, a little more control in areas, times when you want to put it up on edge or on a corner.
Okay. What's that little tip at the very end for? On the very end.
So when you accidentally drop it, your dog knocks it over, you don't have a hard piece of plastic hitting your nice hardwood floor. Don't have to worry about putting a dent or a scratch in it.
And it's also for just kind of one finger control.
Yeah, well, that's what the little hook there is. It's just to remind you that, you know, you got your forward drive, it's trying to actually get away from you a little bit, and then pulling back is always easy. And just that you don't have to have a firm grip on it when you're cleaning. Okay. That the mop is doing the work for you.
So if somebody wants to do carpets and rugs, they can use the YMop?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what's the first thing to do when you're going to do carpet? Checking the directional nap?
Yeah, some carpets are going to have a nap that goes one direction, and what you're going to want to do is just play around with the mop and find out which way it wants to essentially pull the machine, or allows you to push it. It depends. Some will help the mop pull in one direction, some won't, but you'll definitely know the difference. Some just won't let you push it a certain direction. If you flip it around 180 degrees, it's going to be easy to use in that direction.
And there's a really good section of the user manual that lays all that out. Yeah, it tells you how to not go against the nap and to go with the nap.
Yeah, it's always to, you know, you're letting the machine do the work for you, letting the carpet help you do the work.
Anything else?
I think that's it. We will have forthcoming videos with more specific spot cleaning and techniques on various surfaces to be cleaned.
All right, I guess we'll see you next time
from the YMop Lab.